This morning in Health Watch, preschoolers and depression. It's not unusual for toddlers to be moody and throw temper tantrums, but new research finds that children as young as 3 can actually suffer from major depression. Our Dr. Jennifer Ashton is here with more. Good morning.
Good morning, Maggie.
This is one of those that made me do a double take.
Right.
I was like, was I reading this right? As young as 3?
That's right. And psychiatrists have known for quite some time that teens and older children can suffer from depression. But this study really confirms that those chemical changes, along with a genetic or family history, can start to show themselves signs and symptoms-wise in toddlers as young as 3.
And what are those signs and symptoms?
There's a couple, really. The first one is when the toddler shows an inability to enjoy the activities that they normally would really get a big kick out of. They're not playing. The second one is really when they're overwhelmed by feelings of guilt or shame. They keep apologizing for something. The third one is an extreme fatigue or just a complete listlessness. They just won't get out of bed to go out and play. They don't want to trick or treat. Things like that are really big warning signs. And then, of course, the things that we see in adults as well as older children, just a change in their eating, sleeping pattern, or behavior.
Any one of those things could happen on their own, and I would not necessarily pay attention. Are you saying that they all have to happen in conjunction, or just one of those signs?
No, it could be just one of them, but typically they do occur in conjunction with the others, and they persist for various periods of time. So if you see those things, you really want to check with a pediatrician. And Maggie, this study really was very clear about the fact that while we might see signs of depression in toddlers, by no means do child psychiatrists support or advocate treating children that young with medication. This is something that really needs behavioral therapy involving the parent or caregiver.
In the last couple of seconds, as the mother of a toddler, I was like, it was ingrained in me to pay attention for changes as signs of autism.
Right. They're totally different, Maggie. And typically, if you're concerned about that, you want to check with a pediatrician.
Dr. Jennifer Ashton, thanks.
You bet.
We'll be right back.